We're here tonight because we love the message about free speech on campus, diversity of ideas instead of appearance, and basically making conservatism cool again. He's probably the most charismatic conservative to come out in the last few years. And I know there are other conservative voices. You've got Ben Shapiro, you've got Steven Crowder, who have been present for a while, who also have the same kind of appeal to like younger people, who aren't the same like older people that people always think of when they think of conservatives. But Milo made being conservative fabulous.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
And have you guys experienced left-leaning bias from peers and teachers and
Oh God!
Oh gosh, yes.
How have you seen that?
My first semester here, I actually got in a screaming fight with a professor about the Second Amendment because she just moved here from Berkeley, and we had a bomb threat here at Ohio State, and it turned out to be nothing. But, she went up on her pedestal and said, well, maybe if we didn't let people have guns, and I don't even really have any memory of it. I was just kind of like standing up, like rattling off statistics at her, just like instant response. She became a coward about it, and she said, oh, well, this is too political. We're not going to continue this discussion, because she didn't want to finish it, because she couldn't. She knew she was wrong. Well, I personally am actually bisexual. And there's a great stigma in that community for everyone to think the same. And it's disgusting, honestly. It's like its own form of bigotry, thinking that just because people have a certain orientation, they need to all believe the same things and vote for the same people. And that's not the case. There's just because you have one immutable physical characteristic doesn't mean that, you have to believe the same things as all the other people who have that same physical characteristic. And I think it's really important for Milo as a gay conservative to even show other gay conservatives that, it's okay to have these ideas. Like, there are people who agree with you, you're not wrong. You have an environment where you can actually express yourself. Because, like, honestly, coming out as conservative is way more frightening than coming out as gay.
Yes, it is. That's so true.
Well, first off, when people find out that I'm bisexual, I am actually engaged to a man, so I'm already a traitor to the gay community. I'm engaged to a man, madly in love with a man. He's my best friend.
Who's a cop?
Yeah, he's also a police officer.
Yeah.
So I'm like hitting all kinds of red marks. But, people will talk to me, and I'm very like pro gay rights, pro equality. I think everybody should be treated the same. And then people find out I'm conservative, and they don't understand how those things like agree because they have such a warped image of what it is to be conservative.
And how does Milo help that?
He basically flies in the face of all the stereotypes. He comes out in drag. He comes out like being carried on a litter by like the host of built young men. And he's making it fun. He's making the movement something that young people can identify with and kind of breaking the stereotype of, oh, it's just a bunch of old white men who want to run your life and want you to believe in Jesus. He's showing people that there's another side of the movement, and that just gives me so much hope for the future.